We live in a world immersed in electromagnetic fields, or EMF. From the moment your alarm clock buzzes, you awake, to the glow of your television at night, EMF surrounds us. These invisible forces power our homes, connect us globally, and entertain us, but a persistent question lingers. Can this invisible force be harmful to our health? Specifically, many worry about the potential link between EMF and cancer. This concern is primarily focused on the radio frequency radiation emitted by cell phones and Wi-Fi networks. While these technologies have undoubtedly improved our lives, it's crucial to understand their potential impact on our well-being. This essay aims to shed light on the science behind EMF, its potential cancer risks, and practical steps to minimize exposure. Knowledge is power, and understanding the facts about EMF can help you make informed decisions about your health.
Not all EMF is created equal. The electromagnetic spectrum is vast, ranging from low-frequency radiation, like power lines, to high-frequency radiation, like X-rays and gamma rays. The key difference lies in their energy levels. High-frequency radiation, also known as ionizing radiation, carries enough energy to break chemical bonds in our bodies. This can damage DNA and potentially lead to cancer. X-rays and gamma rays fall into this category. On the other hand, low to mid-frequency radiation, known as non-ionizing radiation, lacks sufficient energy to break chemical bonds. This category includes the EMF emitted by cell phones, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth devices, and power lines. While non-ionizing radiation doesn't directly damage DNA like ionizing radiation, concerns remain about its potential long-term effects.
Several respected health organizations have weighed in on the potential link between EMF and cancer. The World Health Organization classifies radiofrequency EMF as possibly carcinogenic to humans. This classification is based on limited evidence suggesting a possible increased risk of brain tumors associated with heavy cell phone use. Similarly, the American Cancer Society acknowledges that some studies suggest a potential link, but the evidence is not strong enough to be conclusive. They emphasize that more research is needed to fully understand the relationship between EMF and cancer. The National Cancer Institute echoes these sentiments, stating that while some studies show a possible association, the overall evidence is inconclusive. They highlight the need for large-scale, long-term studies to provide more definitive answers.
Key studies on EMF and cancer risk. Numerous studies have investigated the potential link between EMF and cancer. The Interphone study involved researchers from 13 countries. It suggested a slightly higher risk of glioma with high exposure levels. Authors noted limitations like recall bias and changing technology. The NTP found a slight increase in heart tumors in male rats. The Million Women study found no link between cell phone use and brain tumors. Section 5. Challenges in research. The complexities of studying EMF. Studying the potential health effects of EMF, particularly in relation to cancer, presents significant challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is the ubiquitous nature of EMF exposure. It's nearly impossible to find a control group that hasn't been exposed to some level of EMF, making it difficult to isolate its specific effects. Another challenge is the long latency period of cancer. It can take years or even decades for cancer to develop after exposure to a carcinogen. This makes it difficult to establish a direct causal link between EMF exposure and cancer development. Additionally, numerous confounding factors can influence cancer risk, such as genetics, diet, lifestyle, and exposure to other environmental toxins. Isolating the specific impact of EMF from these other factors is a complex task.
Section 6. Practical steps. Reducing your exposure to EMF. While the jury is still out on the definitive link between EMF and cancer, many people choose to take a precautionary approach by minimizing their exposure. One simple step is to limit cell phone use, especially when a strong signal is available. Using a headset or speakerphone can further reduce exposure to the head. Keeping your distance from Wi-Fi routers and other electronic devices when not in use can also help. Additionally, opting for wired connections over Wi-Fi whenever possible can reduce exposure to radio frequency EMF. While these measures may not entirely eliminate exposure, they can help reduce your overall EMF burden. Remember, every little step counts when it comes to protecting your health.